Hello, Brent. I'm going to do a walkthrough of this gun room. Be sure that we're still on the same page. So on the left and right sides, I've got all rifle storage. I've got open shelving underneath. Everything exposed will be white oak. I've got your drawers down the middle here. Inside this center section, I've got some adjustable shelves. Each one of these upper rifle units, just depending on the length of your rifles that you're needing to put in, I've figured doing this as an adjustable, but we can use a shelf pin that has a screw hole in it. That way it can be physically mounted and that this backrest won't move, but then we have the freedom to move it up and down wherever needed. The most of the material that I've been using has been a veneer core for all of the white oak plywood. I intend to use an MDF core white oak for the barrel holder. It just tends to make and hold this shape better. My suggestion, though, would be that we come up with some kind of felt strip, like a glue-on felt strip, that can face the front edge of this all the way back around and weaving in and out. And it'll cover the front edge of that MDF, then also make a nice felt rest for the gun stocks. Same thing down in here. I'm going to use that MDF core, and I'll have the CNC route out the shape of this for the butt of the rifle to rest into. Those line up perfectly with those. This bottom section doesn't have to be fixed in there. It can just kind of sit in there. It's completely locked on the sides anyway. So let me exit out of here. Okay, this center unit. Again, I was just kind of assuming what you wanted here. I've got some bigger, deeper drawers down here. Of course, we can still do the raised panel. These drawers I've made narrower. I've got a 5-inch tall opening, which I felt like was probably good for like ammo boxes, whatnot. And then I've got this as a 4-inch tall opening. Ideally, I'm thinking some like pistol storage or even skinnier ammo containers, just kind of smaller stuff that you need to lay out. And I figured if you had a couple of these drawers here to lay out stuff, and then kind of incrementally as you get into bigger stuff, you can store more. Let me know if I'm on the right track with this. And then inside this unit, of course, adjustable shelves. You can move up and down wherever you need them. The whole room was 104 7/8. Felt like it probably makes sense to kind of step down slightly from the ceiling. I ended up coming up with making this unit 90 inches in height. So it's 90 inches plus the crown molding right now. 92 and a half once you figure to the top of the crown molding. Of course, with this upper shelf here above the rifles, like if you've got some really tall rifles, I don't know what kind of rifles you're going to be storing here, but then theoretically you could remove this altogether and move this up to the top holes. But I feel like you'll probably be able to use it roughly where it's placed, or you might end up moving it slightly down here for this and adjust the shelf to whatever so that you can have some extra upper storage up here. Let me know what you think. If you have anything else you want to change on it. Thank you.